Hi guys, it's that time of the week again where we watch your battles and pick the best three, and number one gets 1000 DEC. If you want to be a part of next week's giveaway, all you got to do is jump into the Web3 tournament Discord and drop your battles into the Splinterlands battle channel. And remember to like the video, subscribe for more playtime content, and let's get into it. Before we get into the top three, I want to give an honourable mention battle, and this week it's going to be the Superman. I've named this battle using the promo but not with weapons training. In this game, the rule type is reverse speed, and this is definitely going to be the time to be playing the new promo card considering it's quite slow and it's range, and range always misses. So you definitely want range to be quick, and this is definitely not the card for that. And the rust definitely came in handy here to take away the shields from this card and this card. But the summon and the choice from his opponent could have worked well considering it gave every monster void. But it didn't have any form of minus magic, so the monsters just kept on doing damage. And considering how strong the Death Blood Dust card is, you thought more things could have happened, but it didn't really help much. And Death is so strong the minute it gets to gold and above. And this is going to be an interesting time considering they're going to have this new card. But I like this battle here just for the fact that Superman played the new promo card without weapons training and found another use case for it. But this was an honourable mention, and let's get into the top three of the week. So let's get into the best battles of the week. And for number three we got Silent Riot, and for this battle I've titled it When Korra Couldn't Get You the Win. So for here, it was kind of interesting that the Marty was more used for the Void Dragon considering Korra is in the game. But Silent Riot's team was set up so well. But it was an interesting time seeing the Hulk be used as the taunt instead of the Slip Spawn. Considering, as you can see in Riot's team, Slip Spawn can attack, but Hulk was just sitting there not attacking at all. Obviously, it was a good choice considering it had the Void armor, but at the same time it couldn't attack, so it was just a big unit just sitting there. And once you can see, Void Dragon in first position changed the game up for the opponent because everyone was missing. Grud and Carnage Titan was struggling so hard to hit, and you could really feel Riot was just like, please just kill this Void Dragon, please. But you can see it was kind of interesting that Korra couldn't get the Bloodlust out, even though so much was going on. That's a funny game. And it's always like a nice feeling knowing that you're defeating a Korra team. Because the minute Korra was allowed to be played in ranked mode, everything changed. And then when Marty got introduced, everything evolved even more and it just became more centered around Korra. But Riot's team was set up too well and it was like too defensive with the Slip Spawn and the Queen Marcellia healing it. And the Hulk being the alternative to Slip Spawn for his opponent didn't really help much. But it's right number three because it's always a good thing to defeat a Korra. We've seen number three, it's time for number two battle of the week. This one's going to be titled the Marty battle. Let's get into it. I always love a battle when you see the Cornelius because it's always going to be an interesting game. Because is it going to attack and win the game, or is it not going to attack and win the game? And all it needed to win the battle here was just a double heal. Thankfully this card here gave it a second heal here. The return fire was a great choice obviously because range was the only option. But it was always a risky putting the Marty in the middle of the team because if it don't go off, and then it's just sitting there. And as you can see, Cornelius is just being the goat that he is and just staying alive. I feel like every time this card is played, I can feel that song playing in my mind, staying alive. But as you can see, the final card that survives was the Marty. So putting it in the back line sometimes is very risky. But this was right as a number two battle because the Cornelius was so good and it literally put out no damage, just returned the damage that was getting done to him. It's time to see the best battle of the week in Splinterlands, and I've named this Ban Korra in ranked mode and tournaments now. Make the proposal. We're just going to sit back here and watch Korra in the new rule type where F1 gets resurrected. the double Marty was generally not needed, but it just made the pain worse. Like, this fight generally displays what it's like to bring an army to fight a god. She's just so powerful, it's kind of unfair. Like, she's like the redhead assassin. And it's just, in this game, you're going to see it, she's going to have basketball stats for damage and speed. Like, it's already building. And what's worse is the Marty gives it more. And she becomes more abusive. And it comes back. It comes back to give her she got 4 Martys because of the rule type. And she's also getting her bloodlust off so easily. And let's look at it. 17 speed, 15 damage, 10 magic damage. And what you're going to do is just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Someone go find 7050, and see if he's okay. Because after this game, I'll really rethink about my strategy and deck building and everything. And I'll be opening all them bull cards that I can. I'll be opening them cases constantly. Like, look, she literally has stats like the Lakers Shaq era. 26, 24, 16. Did you ever think this would be a thing in the game? Just look, it just gets worse. The 26 damage is without recharge, without the knockout ability, without giant killer, without anything. Combos are so strong, and that's why this is the #1 battle of the week. And remember what I said, if you want to be a part of next week's giveaway, all you got to do is jump into the Rev3 Tournament Discord and drop your battles into the Splinterlands battle channel. And this is it for this week. And remember to like the video, subscribe for more playtime content, and we'll see you next time.